Dude, even then, like, we've known each other for so long, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I guess where we wanted to get at was, like, where we were then to, like, where we are now. Like, what we're doing. Like,
We were 13,
13 was when we met?
14.
That's what?
No, it was like 13. It was like 8th grade.
8th grade.
What is that, like 13 years ago?
Yeah, 13 years ago when we met. From where we were then, like, a bunch of fucking, like, kids. Like, with no care in the world to now, like, you have a mortgage. You have a golden retriever. Like, you have, like, a fucking, like, the perfect setup for someone who wants to be there. And I know, you know, like, this is what people want and, like, strive to be. And then, like, from where, like, even I am now, you know, I'm at, like, apartment, I'm still trying to move. Like, we're 26. It's crazy to think that
27.
we were 13 and we are just no care in the world. You know, our parents could take
Worried
care of
about
things.
homework and
Yeah. And
now
now
you
what?
gotta survive.
Now we have to survive. I've been thinking about that a lot. Survival. And, like, whether it's even, like, worth just focusing on survival and not being able to take care of the things that you want to take care of and, like, fall in love with again. So I guess I wanted to get into the content, the fitness journey. Like, I know you're doing fitness now, and I know you're gravitating towards posting a lot about that content. How much has the content you're making impact the fitness journey that you're doing right now?
I mean, it's pretty cool. It just feel like it kind of helps me hold myself accountable, just because I'm posting and people, not too many people watch, but you know the people that do watch, it's like I'm gonna just stop posting one day and they're gonna be like, this food just gave up or what?
Uh-huh.
So I feel like it kind of helps me, but and then like in the future, who knows? Hopefully I keep going,
Uh-huh.
but like be like, damn, look at this first video that I made. Look how I looked here to this video now. It's like, oh dang, because I would always try and do fitness, but I would never stick to it.
Mhm.
And I feel like posting it kind of helps me hold myself more accountable. But and then because I would think back, I'm like, dang, if I would have stuck with it, I would have been like 3 months in already.
Mhm.
Imagine how much would have changed.
Mhm.
And like right now, I started in September, but I consistently starting like what was it, November when I started like doing the last few days of the year.
Mhm.
That's when I really started doing it. So now I'm thinking about like, dang, I started September. I'm down like 40 pounds already. Like, what if I keep going with it? Like, how low am I going to be? Well, how much change am I going to see? And then from also my videos, like, how much is my page going to grow or things like that. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, I just think it's pretty cool that I post it. You know, people show love. I haven't got to the point where you know people are commenting like stupid stuff and things like that. A lot of the followers and stuff are mostly people I know. Other people are just random people, but they're showing love, liking the videos, commenting. So that just feels good.
Mhm.
Kind of helps you want to push more. And then honestly, I look forward to making the videos. It makes it fun. I like transitioning. Right now, I'm like been transitioning into a song. Kind of feel like it just pumps me up more. Like it's pretty cool.
What's your goal with fitness journey content? Like, if you separate the two, if it's just for fun.
Fitness, you know, I wanna get slimmer. You know, be comfortable with seeing myself in the mirror, not being afraid of a camera. Because I wouldn't say I'm afraid of it, but I just don't like yeah, you can take a picture, but and then I feel like oh, I don't want to look at it
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like what I see. Content, I feel like I've always wanted to do some kind of content. I used to stream. I just find it fun.
Uh-huh.
I just enjoy it. But, and then fitness, I was like, oh, maybe this is a time where I can do the content, but also do the fitness part of it and just enjoy it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but
Yeah, let's get into that too, like streaming, you know, because I remember you like one of the first like people in our like friend group to even just start the streaming process too, you know. Why do you believe that, or what was? Talk to me about what that was like, streaming.
I remember I posted on my Twitter, like when I first started. I was like, oh, one day this is going to be a full time thing.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, it's not. But I just found out. Obviously, I like playing video games. And then just playing with like your friends and stuff and like posting it, it just makes it more fun. Like playing video games with the homies, like you get those crazy laughs, like you just to a point where you can't breathe, and it's just funny. And then like being able to stream it and have other people watch it and laugh too, or even like if it saves and you watch it like years later, you're like, damn, bro, that shit was so funny.
Yeah, I think even talking to you, right? I think you were my fault. I think you were a heavy influence in why I was able to start like doing a lot of these things that I do now. Or like just getting into like a creative journey. I was like, Jesse's streaming, you know? Jesse's like putting content out into the world. Like
you're talking about recently or back then?
Both. Cause like I was like, damn, like he's doing that. Like, can I even do that? And then like, if you see it now, like you're saying, like your homie, like he's doing content now too. It's like, dude, like you're encouraging people. That's why I even wanted to do this. Because when you sat down and you started doing interviews with people, I was like, that's sick. Like you're going out of your way. Comfort zone levels is like one thing, right? Like, and then like we're watching that video with Austin Butler, and he was saying like,
That's
embarrassment.
great.
That was a bar. Embarrassment is an underexposed emotion. Like, no, not underexplored. Oh man, I feel hit that.
You have it?
The
I'm trying to watch it real quick.
just so we can get back into the thing.
I'm gonna start spitting right now. Just cause.
Hold on. Ah, shit. TikTok.
Go out there and make a fool of yourself.
This one.
Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. Go out there and make a fool of yourself. And
Wow.
things like that.
That's really
right.
a good fucking
Yeah,
mantra.
to just go for it. Like feel that feeling, the fear of cringe.
That's
and
really
then go out
good.
there and do it.
Dude,
Because
that's
everything
really
you want
good.
is on the other side of that.
I got chills.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, obviously there's like people in life who like, oh, that's Austin Butler, bro. Like you could do it. Like reading the comments,
You
right?
see like hella like I feel like a lot of the famous people, content people kind of thing, like they say it, but and then it's like I'm gonna somehow just start posting and I mean maybe over time, but it's like kind of it's rare, I would say maybe where someone blows up like that, but I mean
They had to start somewhere.
yeah.
Like I guess like what a lot of those comments are saying, like, bro, that's Austin Butler. Like he's been like in beautiful ever since. Like obviously he could say that because, you know, it's like who cares, bro? If that's gonna hinder you from doing anything, then just quit already, you know? But if you have like a bigger drive, if you have like a bigger care, then do what you're doing. Like I was watching this interview with Pharrell, and to be honest, like I'm not the biggest fan of Pharrell. You know, I love Pharrell, the production aspect of things, but like not the fashion world. But even then, like I gotta give respect to the people who are doing the things that they're doing. Like I'm not gonna go out and be like, no, like, you know, you're making millions of dollars, you're successful in your career. You don't care about like what I may think about if I don't like some of the things that you do. I don't think Pharrell's out there caring, you know? I don't think we should, you know? I don't think we should get to the point where it's like, oh, like someone doesn't like this thing. Okay, cool, who cares? Like move on. Like do the things that are gonna make you happy, right? Like in your content, in your fitness journey. Like, you know, there could be like things that you don't like to do, things that you wanna explore. And then once you do explore them, then it's gonna make it all that much better. Because it doesn't have to be perfect, you know? I think we live in a world that's like, especially in a society now, where like we're intertwined with cameras and intertwined with like social media, and they like want us to be at a specific level so hard that it's hard to catch up to that. You know, it's hard to be that perfect person that everybody wants you to be. And I think people are starting to realize that like the grind and the process is like beautiful in its own sense, you know? Which is sick. Like, I'm glad you were there, like, as a piece of my life. Like, just to like help me grow. Cause like, you know, we've watched each other grow up. We've watched each other be at different scenarios in our life, you know? You live in Tri-Cities now. Like, you live 2 hours away. And it's never no, like, bad blood in, like, what you're doing. Cause, dude, last time we even had, like, a communication before we, like, got back to having like talking. It's been like months. You know, we don't see each other too often.
I
And
think the last time we talked was on your birthday. That was like April.
let's talk about like what you do at the gym. Like, how do you like?
Honestly, I feel like I need to switch it up. I feel like the same video, I'm doing the same exercises, but I always say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, and I, like, as far as looking up the workouts, and I never end up doing it.
Like
And I
what?
just
Give me an
do the same.
example.
So like, what I've been doing was recommended by the trainer that I interviewed. He's hella cool. He was like, you should do push pull and legs.
Mhm.
But I've been skipping legs right now just because of that freaking cut I have on my like left hip butt cheek area.
Let me see.
And so I've just been doing push and pull. And like yesterday, I went with two of my homies, or my coworkers. One of them is like hella gym head, and then the other one's like barely starting to get into it again. But the gym head, like he was, like he knows what to do as far as like, I just know push pull legs. I don't know what the fuck I'm working out on push day, what muscles pull day. Like that's things I should probably get into to know, because like I said, I'm doing the same exercises, and I feel like yeah, it's working. Like obviously I'm noticing, but I feel like I'm just, as far as like my videos wise, like it's gonna get a point where it's just the same thing. That's why I kind of switched it up, because I was just doing the voiceovers, and I feel like there's only so much I can talk about, and I wanted to do like live, like recording myself. I'm just not there yet though. I'm like a little too nervous. People watching like, what the fuck, this guy's talking to himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but yeah, so that's why I just started doing like the little music and then just kind of recording myself before and after. But I definitely need to like look up, okay, this exercise against this falls under this day. Kind of just switch it up and obviously do the exercise that I'm doing, but maybe add more. And all right, I'll do these push day, and then on the next push day, I'm gonna do these ones, which it's working out the muscles, but just not the same thing every damn day.
No, I definitely believe like I guess like mixing like content in with like the fitness goal. Like you definitely have to adapt to like a change in what people want or people want to see. You know, like I guess like in the editorial photo shoots that I was trying to do, like I was just taking pictures, white background, blue background, and then lighting setup, and then cool. Like you have a 3-point lighting setup, cool. Like you have like a cool fit on, and that's it, right? But how can you like? That's sort of the direction that I want to go into, is like art direction and creative directing. So I want to do that in a sense of, so I learn how to like position myself in a way that a brand would like to see their image broadcasted, you know? So like one that I want to do is I want to do one over like Camel cigarettes, and then how like I could persuade like the more like gentlemanly type kind of mantra that like, oh, like it's still like cool to smoke cigarettes and like in a sense, because I think like I just like vintage cigarette like commercials and ads and the things that they do, right? So that's just a campaign that I want to work on. And then just like little projects from here, and then not make it just like, oh, like just stand here and you're an editorial photo shoot, you know? I could get like close-ups of like the cigarette poking out of like the shirt with like a cool tie. So just make it like, you know, like it's still like a professional business like attire like mixed in with like, you know, something that's so quote unquote bad to do, you know, like, and then it's crazy because that how would that compete with like how people now in life are smoking a whole bunch of vapes and, you know, which is like, I don't know, nicotine is just like has always been like a crazy substance. But I guess getting back to the point, my fault, is adaptability, and then what you're doing, like you're saying, like your fitness journey. Like I think that's everybody's first like fitness journey, and like a huge shout out to Austin. Like, bro, when I started going to the gym, like I remember I was a fucking twig, bro. Like I was tiny. And then so Austin, like I told Austin, like, bro, can you show me like the ins and outs and stuff like that? And then I went with Austin. Austin was huge, bro. Like to me, like Austin was like fucking getting big, you know, understanding the things that he was doing. So I was like, bro, like there's no way like I'm gonna go and just compete against, you know, where he's at. So at first I was nervous. I was like, bro, like, you know, I can't do that. he's like, bro, like, who cares? Like, you don't have to do it perfectly. Just come in here and then just, like, there's these weights right here. Do this what I'm doing. I was like, obviously, I'm not going to do that weight that he's doing. I'll just
Yeah.
go a lot smaller. But then it's like, you know, as like a guy or whatever, you don't want to be like, oh, like I'm doing that much less than this
That's
guy.
what I'm saying. Like yesterday, the one guy who was going, like who goes to the gym a lot, homeboy was pumping. I was like, God damn, let me grab the one above, like not above him, but let me grab one more up than I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was kind of doing it, but not too crazy. But I feel like definitely going with someone, it definitely helps.
Mm-hmm.
And I was Austin. I think he just texted me like yesterday. Like he's starting to go again, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I remember I went with him back then when he used to go hella when he was big, and he was pumping, and that's when my shoulder would always pop out.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can't do
Bro,
that.
you ever got that shit fixed?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you
it's
got surgery,
fixed now,
huh?
but like I never did physical therapy, so now I'm kind of paying for it.
Oh, it'll just
Because
fucking
I'm
never
over
be
here
the
pumping
same.
on my right arm, and then this one's like shaking crazy, and I'm like, I can't. And I'm not trying to be like all pumped, and this one just.
Like my nuts, bro. I'm playing. No, but yeah, I think, yeah, like we're saying, bro, like fitness wise, like that's where I was like in the beginning. And then I got to a point where like I was like feeling good and I was feeling happy about where I was. And I was like, and I still don't think I ever got to the point where Austin was like in terms of like lifting and shit. No, we're all glazing Austin. But like,
But he's gonna watch this.
I
and
know he's gonna be like,
fucking
hey, bro.
smirk the whole time.
But and then so like we're lifting specifically, like, you know, and like, but I felt good about myself. And then I was like at a point where like I didn't really care how much anybody else was doing. Like I was happy with like the little increments I could have done, you know? Like I remember the first time ever benching like a plate each side. And I was like, bro, I'm massive. Like I'm good, you know? And then I seen other people like doing this and this and that. I was like, dude, I don't really care. Like as long as I feel like I'm like a cool version of what I was before. I mean, obviously I don't go anymore, but I think that's okay because like the time that I do have, like spare time, I want to spend in like the creative aspect of the world, which is cool. And maybe like I have enough time to get back into, you know, that fitness journey because, you know, like how you're making videos, right? It's motivating. Like, dude, Austin's going back. Your friend that you just met is going back. It's so cool. Like, that's so cool. Because, like, bro, if people are doing it, I could do it, you know? And then that's just, like, one little thing that people want to see in their life. Like, other people doing it. Because then it's, like people are, like, bro, human beings are followers. Like, and then if they see that someone's, like, trying something, you know, some people, like, people who, like, are friends, that's the first people who are going to support you are your friends. And as they should, they're your friends, you know? And then finally, you get to a point where you start, like, understanding yourself and the things that you like to do. And then you'll find someone who's in that same boat. You'll, like, I think, like, the greatest sense of accomplishment, like, one of the greatest sense of accomplishments first is when someone who...
I just remember this video. They're like getting interviewed and they can't say accomplishments.
Me over here, compromises.
My bad, keep going.
No, you're good. And then, see, you fucked up my train of thought, bro. Now I can't remember, bro. But you know, people use. I think. Oh, one of the greatest senses of accomplishments is when like someone that you don't know, like, likes your stuff or reaches out. Like, bro, this was very like inspiring. Like, I'm gonna go do this. Like, I think that's sick. I remember like I posted a photo, and it was I know the guy too. Which is he's like a homie, but like I never would have thought like he would be like kind of like the thing that I did, and then he like followed my page. He was one of the first people to follow my page because right now I only have like 10 followers on it, but I don't really care for it. For the follower account, I just want to like get my stuff out, and he liked it, and he like replied, and he's like, bro, this is so sick. Like I love this. I was like, that's like to me it was like that's crazy. Like someone seeing it from outside in and just being like, whoa, that's like cool. Like, you know, that feeling, you know. And you should feel like that way.
I was telling you the other day, this old lady, when she came up to me at the gym, she goes, "Oh, I'm over here like pumping iron," and she goes, "Oh, I saw your video, like, oh, good job." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, it, not, I wouldn't say motivated me, but I was like, "Oh, okay." Like it's kind of getting out there a little bit, you know.
What
people
video
like
was
it.
she talking about?
It was the interview I did, the first one with the owner of the gym. She's like, "Oh, I saw the video," because I think they reposted it on their Facebook, so a lot more people saw it. So it was pretty cool.
That's sick. Yeah, I guess. There you go. Like different mediums, different outlets, right? Because you have your fitness content, and then you also have your interview content. So I think just even spicing it up more and bringing in like a new aspect to your adaptability, right? Like is also like cool, because then you start getting people from like other sides of the world, like other sides of that specific thing that just like to be people like to be entertained. Like now, like in life, like social media is like huge. So people like to see something going on.
Only thing with that though, like, cause like I would try at first with my videos, I would try to make them shorter, just cause like everyone's attention span, if you don't get them like right away, like next.
Yeah.
And I would say, I mean, I do that. Like if you start talking like 3 seconds in, and no, next.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of making my videos longer, so I think about that. But that's why I try to like sound pumped at the beginning, just to like, oh shit, like chill, bro. And I mean, it's just different ways, and I definitely want to. I kind of want to make different kind of videos, but I would say right now I'm in the stage where I'm a little too nervous, like to do different kind of things. But we'll see in the future if it kind of. Because like I said, right now posting them, or how I told you when I started, I was like hella nervous to just put the tripod up and start recording that day that I got the tripod and I showed up to the gym. I even went later in the day because I was like, there's not going to be too many people.
Joe, I used to go to the gym like at just like midnight to 1, just because I felt like if I didn't lift something, like I would like be a loser because other people wouldn't. So I feel you. But yeah, keep going.
And I was like, you know what? Who cares, bro?
Yeah.
I don't care. And that's when I posted and I recorded that first video. And I was like, you know, who cares? It kind of, like I said, it just makes me feel more, hold myself more accountable. And I don't know, I enjoy it. It's fun, like being recording. And then I would say when people watch my video in front of me though, or like I can hear myself, I kind of like, oh no, you know, turn it down. Like I don't want to hear myself. Like I find it like cringe a little bit. But I mean, I guess it just comes with time.
Yeah, like don't do that. Like I was watching a video, like just talking about that last piece. Like don't do that to yourself. Like don't, like, even like if you view yourself in a negative light, then it just opens up like the opportunity for anybody else to like just not care about what you're doing. Like the people who make it, right? So like Tyler Creator, right? I was watching this documentary with him. It's not a documentary, my fault, but it was like an interview kind of. And then I remember someone was asking him a question, and she said that. She was like, I'm trying to make this type of music that's like kind of cringy. And he's like, don't do that. Like he literally is like, do not put your art, the things that you make out into the world, like in a box. Like don't like allow yourself to be not good enough or not this, because everything that you're doing is one step closer to achieving what you want to do, you know? And like you have a fitness journey that you're on, and I don't ever think that you should stop, you know? I'm on a creative path. You're on a content creation path too, you know? Like why should we stop, you know? Why should, you know, like why like stop streaming? Why stop taking pictures? Because I know life gets in the way, but then that sucks, you know? Because, oh, I have this payment, it doesn't mean that I could be happy in this other thing. Like, it's a hard like life to think about. But even then, it's like, bro, like if you watch a video one day and you're just like, bro, I remember where I was in day 1, and then when you finish this like 54 day, how long is it? 54?
It's 54, but I was thinking, I'm like, dang, what happens when I get to 54?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. What happens when you get to 54?
I'm not gonna want to stop because I've been so long. I'm like, I mean, hopefully I do it like the freaking cut that I had to get removed, the cyst. I was like, dang, if this makes me like, I'm gonna be so upset because I was already day like 20, almost close to 30. It's like, dang, bro, I don't want to stop going. Like something crazy would have to happen for me, like to not be able to go. But I was thinking, I'm like, once I get a 54, like, what? I just bump it up to 365. Like, I mean, that would be crazy. But I mean, I would say it's something definitely that I'm probably gonna end up doing that. Like just bumping it up and seeing how long I'm able to. Hopefully I'm able to do the whole way. But yeah, like I started off, I think the first, second, third video, one of those, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try and post every 2 to 3 days. I ended up, like I said, feeling so comfortable, like just putting the camera up, not talking in front of everyone though, but putting it up in the gym where I'm posting every day now. And now I've posted every day now. Now I feel like if I don't post, it's like, dang, I didn't post today.
Yeah, see, like,
Luckily, I have not posted. So
just like opening my TikTok and seeing next day, fuck yeah, he's there the next day. One little thing that just inspires, like, you know, anybody, myself, it could be anybody, to just be like, fuck yeah, like, let's go do this. I remember one time, specifically, I didn't want to come to shoot an editorial. Like, just because, so we work a lot, right? It's life. But we got to find out how to squeeze in the love of life in our off time. You know, we have everything else going on, but how are you going to squeeze in the gym? You know, you woke up at 5 a.m. And then I remember one time you posted something hella early, and I was not gonna come in because I was just like, dude, work has me stressed, and I'm working retail right now. So like, it was like, I think it was around Black Friday or something.
oh yeah, yeah, it was like Thanksgiving, or I think I went earlier.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, like, how am I not gonna, like, I see someone who, like, I admire and who inspires me, like, doing something like that. I'm like, bro, how am I not gonna go take a photo? How am I not gonna go do this? And honestly, I think I did take a photos, but I just didn't like them, so I never, like, posted them. But I was like, who cares? Like, at
You
least
did
I
it.
went out
Yeah.
and, like, I explored an opportunity for me. And that's another thing too, like, then you find a routine and you're comfortable, then you start doing things that are like more, you pinpoint the stuff that you like a little bit more. Like like, and then I guess for like right now, just knowing like the type of tripod that you wanted to put up, knowing like how to stick it onto this magnet that you like, that this angle here, it starts to get like a lot, like once you start realizing that you're doing those little things, because people do it on the habit of nature. Like they're just like, oh, I like this a little bit more than this movement. So it's so cool to see yourself. And then once you start realizing that you're doing those little things for yourself, like I remember like this lighting setup that I really liked. And then I was like, wait, what if I tweak it like this? And I really like, just realizing that I tweaked it a little bit was like, oh, I'm like noticing things about it that I never would have noticed before, you know?
Yeah, like the magnet I showed you, the other one, because I was just using the tripod, like obviously the first few videos, but then I got that magnet one that like you can stick pretty much anywhere that you can stick a magnet to, and I mean, it sounds crazy, but just the different POVs
Yeah.
that you can get, it's pretty cool.
This was up high, down low, over the shoulder,
People are
looking
gonna start to
down.
think my camera guy's up there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But that's like, that creates like interest. Oh shit, bro. You got a sky view? Like, oh, you got a drone? What the fuck? See, like, dude, like,
It makes it more cool, I guess.
yeah, it like unravels. But yeah, so like you're saying, after 54 days, boom, let's just go to 365. And you're talking to me about doing a marathon too.
Yeah, so I wanted to do one. It was like December 20th. Today is like the 11th. But with the cut and everything, Aidan was like, oh, maybe hold off, like let it heal. So, and then it's kind of last minute too. I'm over here trying to pump a marathon. I can barely run a mile. So I'm gonna try, and there's one in like, what did I tell you? February.
Uh-huh.
And you can do a mile, but I feel like I can do a mile on the treadmill
Uh-huh.
in the gym. Like, why am I gonna do that? So there's one, it's a 3K or 5K. One of those, it's 3 miles.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna probably sign up for that.
I think you
And then
should.
It'd be a pretty cool video, just a different side of it.
Yeah, get one of those like get the Meta glasses or like get that like those shits that you just like or
I
what
have
is
a
it?
GoPro.
You have a GoPro? Oh, there you go.
I just have-
Strap that shit on. What, bro?
I
No, that's just right on.
got a still got a 26, but you still got that mind of a.
Of a fucking
Of a
kid,
teenager.
bro. Cause you get to be around your fucking homies. Because you're around your homies, bro. That's another piece of it. Like that's why it was so cool. Like just being able to do this with you. Cause I want to like like sit down and talk to other people, too, like later on in life. But just like being able to do it with like a homie, it's like, bro, like I'm not that nervous.
Mhm.
I'm not that scared to do it. Like with another person, it'd be like, oh shit, like I had to prep. Like there wasn't so much prep with this because I could just talk to you. Like, and we could just be like, bro, what
Yeah,
the
the
hell?
interviews that I've been doing, I definitely. Some of them, like the one I did with my barber, it was a little more comfortable just because I've talked to him more.
Mhm.
Bro, he hella reminds me of you. You guys give like same vibes, like the way you guys talk about art and everything.
Mhm.
Like he would be down and do an interview with you.
I would love that. I'd be like, bro,
it'd
like,
be-
how
you
would?
fucking it'd be like looking in a mirror, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like he's hella cool. He gives your kind of vibe though.
Uh-huh.
Like you guys would have hella to talk about art and shit like that.
He could never be me though. No, but yeah, I need to meet people like who are like just cool and comfortable with just expressing and loving art and creation, and that's why I was so like once I saw you did that first interview, I was like, I need to get Jesse in front of a camera because we need to talk about just everything and how we went from being like fucking little kids and like to now, like where you are now. I guess I want to leave off with like it's just saying like, dude, like I'm super proud of where you are, and I think one of the biggest things is like I think you should be proud of where you are, and I think like saying that is just like sometimes like it's you don't really get to absorb a lot of that because you're like, oh shit, that's crazy, but I think one of the biggest things is after you complete these 54 days, you should be proud. You should take yourself out like and celebrate that, after you do the 3K or 5K marathon, you should go out and celebrate yourself and enjoy like this journey. Every single video that you do is like a reflection of how like essential it is for someone to care about themselves. And I think that's what you're doing. And I'm super happy to see you like going out of your way to like take care of yourself, and not just that, like showing other people that you're taking care of yourself, which is like I was so hyped. I was so happy that you're out there just like doing this thing for you, and you're showing other people that they also have the opportunity to do that for themselves, which is sick. I'm glad. But in that note too, like I want you to like have goals and just keep going. Like don't ever stop. I think it's something that like I don't think you have. You adapted. You were streaming. You didn't. We weren't streaming anymore. You adapted and you're doing fitness content.
I would say, Iran says I go through these phases.
Uh-huh.
Like when I stick to something or when I find something, I'm like going through it. Not going through it, but I just like I'm obsessed with it like in the moment. Because like so she said streaming. So I was streaming like I would try to stream like every day. And then so I got done with that. And then barbering when I was trying to get when I got my license, I was like trying to buy every clipper, freaking watching
Every
videos.
video.
And I don't even cut hair now. Or only like my dad and stuff like that. Like I have my license, but now I don't really stick to that. And then I got into Pokemon cards hella, like opening and reselling. And that kind of went away. And then I got into sports betting hella crazy.
Really?
It's just so, me and my homie from work, hella addicting, bro. It just makes watching it so much fun.
Really?
But, bro, it makes it
I'd be pissed, bro.
I mean, I
No way you
lost a
just
lot
missed
of
that
money.
shit.
I lost a lot of money, but it makes it so much fun. But I got through that, and I'm I'm not gonna say anything because I shouldn't be betting.
Mhm.
But I like on Thanksgiving.
We'll cut the
I
cameras.
kind of I kind of cheated and bet, and then I deleted the app. But yeah, I went through that, and now she didn't say anything. Like she hasn't said it, or I don't think she's gonna say it. But like right now, I'm focused on the gym and like freaking making the videos I make. So hopefully it's not just one of those phases. Hopefully I stick to it. But I would say that the video you posted, that interview the other day, that's what kind of made me wanna. I had already done my interview, but like I said, bro, it felt like a hella documentary. I was hella like, okay, like it hella caught me. And then I was like, dang, I kind of want to record a video for myself, like for the future. I don't know if I'd post it, but I definitely want to watch it myself with Aidan and be like, oh dang, like kind of how you did it, like a just propped up camera just sitting in front. And I was like, dang, that's hella cool.
Yeah, see, that's one of the things that I want to start doing. I did one the other time, but I didn't like the delivery, so I was like, I'll just record it again. But essentially, what I'm saying is, like, I want to be able to talk about specific subjects. Because last time I was talking about just kind of the intro, the journey, what I want to do. But now I want to start doing like one weekly where I talk about things that like hot topic of that's on my mind. So like such as like the next one that I want to do is what was cool then versus what is cool now, and then mixing up like how we're saying, like people's attention span is so small. Like I don't know if everybody's gonna watch 30 minutes of video that we got going on right now, just talking about who we are or what we want to do, or what we can. Like we're a bunch of Yakima kids.
Random.
We're a bunch of randoms, but fuck it, we're gonna get to a point where we're just somebody's to somebody, and being somebody to somebody is already good enough. Like, and being no, I take that back. Being someone to yourself is good enough. Like now that you're somebody to yourself, and then as soon as like people notice that you care for yourself, then that's cool. Then okay, cool. Like I care about this guy because he cares about himself. And then those little things, right? I'm really glad. And then I guess going to that point where you're saying like you reach, like you go through phases. I think everybody who's in like the creative field, which is like, I don't like saying that whole like the creative thing, but like, yeah, like everybody who's in the creative field, they go through things that they're trying to figure out. Like, let's take someone, for example, that like does a lot of different things. Let's take Virgil Abloh, the creator of Off-White. The guy, he just passed away.
I was never into like stuff like that. So,
but
I know who you're talking about because you said Off-White, but just the top, if I heard that name, I'd be like,
yeah,
I don't know who that is.
You're like, sure. All right, Off-White homie, right? So his biggest thing, he wanted to be a DJ at one point, and then he wanted to, like, he entered the fashion realm of things, and he didn't like stick himself into, oh, I'm just a designer. He was a creative director. Like, he was also DJing on the side. Like, because you have like phases, like think about it. Like, bro, you're literally the creator of Off-White. You're the founder of Off-White. And then, like, who cares if you're not the greatest DJ in the world? At least you could say, I was a DJ. I was doing DJ sets. Like, I was doing this. I was doing Boiler Room. Like, I don't think he did Boiler Room, but still. He has people like that who is just like, I don't know, getting into different parts of their lives. And then if you ever go back to streaming, if you ever go back to Pokemon cards, you've experienced it. Maybe it wasn't the thing for you. Like, I was doing film for a long time, and I realized I had to adapt quickly because film wasn't just hitting the way that I wanted it to. I still in my life want to get back into doing film, but because it's so like team oriented, and then I believe the city that I'm in doesn't allow me to, or I don't have enough time in general to do that. But once I adapted into like photography and editorial, and that way it's like a lot easier, so I could just set stuff up and like take pictures of myself, because I don't have to get a model, I don't have to go out of the way. Like, I'll just learn the lighting setups, and then now that I kind of am comfortable with like lighting setups and this stuff, like I'll create campaigns and I'll shoot a model and I'll do these things. And then maybe later on in life where like this could be like a job where I could like work with like a brand to like come up with like the creative direction where they want to go, then I could like on my free time like okay like I want to do a film, like I'll write a script and stuff like that. So I even talking to you
Did
right
you
now.
do one?
Yeah, I did like
What's his face? Me and Austin were talking about. He said, "Yeah, bro, I think I helped him with a film, but I never got the video or something."
yeah, I remember posting it, but it was like even then like I was just not like super happy about where I was or where I wanted it to be, all of that stuff.
And see, that's how, like, my videos are sometimes where I'm not like, but like you said, now we're at the point where, who cares? As long as if you like it and you're cool with it, like, who cares what the next person is gonna think? If you think it's cool, like, you think it's cool. That's all that matters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like on my YouTube, like I just posted this video that I posted, the first one. Like to post this video, I deleted all the old ones, like all my short films,
Oh, it was the same page.
same page. So I deleted all the old films, and I was like, I still have them,
Yeah.
and I can still revisit them, but maybe that's not where I'm at right now. So I'll like put them in the archive, and then once I get back to like who I want to like be in the film aspect of things, I could touch back on who I was then.
Yeah.
And then I really like miss who I was then, honestly too, because I was like very motivated in what I wanted to do in that aspect of things. And now I'm not saying I'm not motivated. I'm motivated in like a different aspect, like a different direction. And that's just the way like the cookie crumbled in that direction. I was like, it's cool. I'm still in love with film. I'm still in love with dance. Like, I'm still in love with photography and art. I just don't know what avenue best suits me right now. And I'm figuring that out little by little.
Like how I was saying, like, oh, that's cringe and stuff, but like, I guess from that video, like, why is it not cool to
Yeah.
do what you're doing? Like, you're trying, like how he says, that's crazy.
And there's like so many people that like hate on you doing anything
But
because
low key, if I feel, I don't know how cliche this is or anything, but I feel when people like are hating, it's low key either because they're insecure with themselves or they're like, dang, I want to do that, but I'm not doing that.
it's like this like that kind of content how to come into your life in some shape, way, or form.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm on this person's For You page because this is the type of stuff that you watch. So sorry that I'm not the greatest content on your page, but I'm the content on your page. And if like you don't like it, then you could just, scroll and move on to the next. Or if you don't like it that much, then go and make your own content and make it better than me. Like I dare you, That way you could go and fall in love with yourself and learn more things about you, and then that way you become happy in what you're doing and I'll be happy because you're happy. Which is like there's too much like there's not enough love, There's not enough love in like, oh, this person's doing this, that's weird, or this person's doing that, that's awkward. Like, who cares, bro? Like he was saying, like all those like negative like emotions towards like doing anything other than your 9 to 5 job is just
My homie's been saying what is it? My 6 to 9 before my 5 to 9 or 9 to 5. Like his videos and shit, which, I mean, yeah, like if you like doing it, you got to find time to squeeze it in. And then maybe it'll pay off, maybe it won't, but as long as you like what you're doing and you're doing it for you. Like today on my video today, I was like, I've been saying recently towards the end, like, let's start hitting the gym, start working out. But in that case, I kind of, if you've been wanting to do that, like do it. But also pretty much just in anything. Like I know a lot of people want to start doing content or things like that. I just started going to the gym and started recording. I make content now. You can make content out of anything, and not just like content or going to the gym, but just doing something that you wanted to do that you haven't done it. Like just do it, just because who cares what anyone else thinks, but just do it. Sound like Nike over here.
What's something that you want to, I guess, tell the world? What's a little piece of advice that you would want?
I would
people
say
to know?
right now I'm kind of like, I'm still like, I get shy, nervous, but like, same thing going back to like, who cares what people think? Who cares what they say? Like at the end of, yeah, it might bring you down, but who gives a fuck, bro?
Perfect.
And that's where like I kind of am at right now. Because like I said, I was really nervous, but right now I'm at the point where like, I like what I'm doing. So I don't care if that person doesn't like it, that person doesn't like it. I like what I'm doing, and maybe it'll motivate someone to do the gym or start posting content or something, but it feels good. Like how Austin messaged me like, oh, I'm going to the gym again. Maybe I helped motivate him a little bit, or maybe he just started going, but when he said that and I'm starting to post my videos, it's like, oh, maybe I did help him, you know?
Mhm.
And it just seems pretty cool. Like, even if someone were to tell you like, hey, thank you, you helped me, you motivated me to do this, it's just, it feels good.
Mhm.
And that's, yeah, just fuck what people think, I guess.
Yeah, like you are the only thing that matters. You know, you yourself.
Mhm.
So keep doing that. I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah.